Hey guys, just want to do a little build tip here for the Warthog extension. This is my professional video editing here with YouTube. But first things I want to say is, yeah, you have to drill through the base plate in order to make this work correctly. Otherwise you wouldn't be able to really screw it down. You'd have to drill extra holes just to screw the base down. So the first tip is these are screwed. They're in their instructions exactly where to screw these points. And once you get them screwed, basically you install the clevises and you leave them loose, so you can take this and the bottoms up here they flip off and they pull out, so you can install the spring here. So basically, to build the extension, you take the shaft, which is about 12 inches. You just press fit this on, and you can press fit the grip on just to test it, but I leave the grip off until I'm almost finished. The spring mount here, it slides on. The bottom mount, it slides onto the shaft, and there's a little coupler that goes inside the lower shaft here that slides up in there. Then basically you take the whole system and you screw it down to the Warthog. Then the springs, you slip the springs up into these notches. It's really tight, so you have to make sure it's in there. The spring slides in there far enough so you can get the screw through the end. So you screw all 4 of them on. Then once these are installed, you take the spring and you bend the stick in one direction. You might have somebody hold it for the first spring, and I just kind of use my body to hold it. Then I slide the spring in position, then I take the clip right here and I slide it in, then I flip it down, and it's done. Then the second time you go to the opposite direction, you put the opposite spring on. Then once that's on there, it's kind of balanced once that opposite spring goes on. Then you'll do this spring, the last 2 springs. And once you're all finished, these will still be loose, kind of bending over. And what you want to do is turn the stick over, then tighten each clevis with your screwdriver. And all you need to do is take some pliers to hold this straight, because it'll want to twist when you're trying to tighten the clevis down. Then basically after that, it's all done. The last part is the cable, which what I do, once I get the shaft, the cable coils up into the shaft, and once I get the shaft on here, I kind of hold it up a little bit, plug the cable in, and then slide the shaft down into the spring mount and lower mount. And I leave a little bit of cable sticking up right here. I plug it in. Then once I screw this down, I basically it's ready to go. That's pretty simple for the top. But anyway, those are some tips on installing the stick mod right here. As you can see, it's got actually a pretty good force to it. It's not heavy, but I would say it's pretty close to the real A10. From speaking to some A10 pilots, they said this stick's actually pretty light. Maybe more of a hydraulic feel actually in the real airplane, since it is hydraulic. But it's probably close as we can get for low-cost simulation. So anyway, guys, I appreciate your time. If you got any questions, just send me an email, and I'll be more than happy to answer anything you need. Last thing is, all these parts are 3D printed by me, so these parts are required to make this mod, and they're very specific to make it work. So I know I've gotten a few questions on that. Anyway, guys, I appreciate your time. We'll talk to you later. Bye.